I'm Isabelle Palmer, author of the new book The House Gardener, and today I'm going to show you how to plant up a terrarium. I've used many projects in the book using these wonderful vessels, and I thought it'd be a good idea to show you how to plant them up. So I'm just going to talk you through the different types of tools and materials we need for a terrarium. I've just got my standard kind of house plant kit, long handled tweezers, great for kind of transporting plants and objects, because normally terrariums have a very kind of small opening. And this is quite a good apparatus. I've just used a normal kind of artist sponge and put it on a chopstick, and this is really good for cleaning the inside of the glass when you've finished. And then we come to accessories. Terrariums are a really kind of fun way to plant up. You can kind of tell a story, and here I've just got some little rocks that I picked up from holiday, and then I've just got some simple gravel. This is just used to kind of line the base of the terrarium. It just helps with drainage. And then I've got two different kind of components. One is carbon or charcoal, and the other is clay with a resin mix. Now these are readily available from any aquatic centre. Because there's a lot of moisture, it just helps to reduce any mould or fungus or any kind of odd smells. So I'm just going to show you how to plant up this terrarium, and I'm going to be using muscari or grape hyacinths, and they're a lovely springtime bulb. You can also use things like cacti or succulents or ferns, but this is quite a small container, so I'm going to kind of make it quite simple. So I'm just going to use a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard, and I use this as a funnel really to put the different materials into the terrarium. It just stops it going from all over the glass and allows you to kind of get a more even level of each of the different materials. First of all, I'm going to use this gravel, and I'm just going to use this into the base, and then I'm going to put some of the carbon. Then I'm going to use these clay pellets, and again just allow that to kind of level off. And then I'm going to put the soil in. Now you just want, normally I just kind of measure how much the plant is going to fit in, and so I don't think we need too much. So I'm just going to give the soil and the potting mix a really good water now, just so it's quite moist for the new plants. Use some tweezers just to kind of push up any wayward roots. This just allows you to take it out a little bit more easily. And then again, take it at the bottom and just gently, I'm just going to push this out. I don't want to damage any of the bulbs. Now, we've got quite a big plant here, but there are bulbs, so we can just gently take one off and basically plant these in. Now, I'm going to use these tweezers. It just kind of helps not to damage the plant, and so that I can put it in and position it where I want it. I'm just going to leave one out just so I've got some access, and I'm going to again take this piece of paper just to help to kind of position the potting mix. Now it's a bit messy, so don't worry if you get it everywhere. So I'm just going to use this spade just to kind of gently tease the compost around the bulbs. I'm just going to position the last bulb in. I'm just going to give it water, and I'm just using a small funneled watering can. I'm going to use some moss to finish it off. It's just a really nice kind of way to make it look like its own contained little garden. And you can buy this from local florists, or you can get it off the tops of your sheds or garage roofs. And this one I'm just going to kind of break it up just so that I can position it into where we need it. And again, this is really where these tweezers are fantastic. Now it takes a bit of time, it's a little bit fiddly, but the finished result is really beautiful, so it's worth the time. And then I'm just going to use a cloth just to kind of tidy up the glass. And this is really where this sponge comes in. You can just moisten it or keep it dry just to kind of get rid of any of the bits inside. And I'm just going to water this again just to kind of make sure that the moss is really moist, and that's basically what you need to do to kind of keep it looking this lush green, is just keep it really moist. What I like to do just to kind of embellish on the story is use a few accessories. I've just got some shells and some pebbles here, but you can use anything you want, and it just kind of finishes off your terrarium. So I'm just going to quickly quickly show you some different types of terrariums. These actually appear in the book. This is the Emperor of all Cacti and Victorian exhibition. Terrariums are absolutely fantastic because they're basically a self-contained environment, an ecosystem. The moisture and nutrients just keep getting recycled. So they're really, not only a really great kind of interesting vessel, but a really kind of easy way to grow houseplants.